Welcome to the channel. Here we not only cover penny stocks but also dive deep into predictions and analysis for other stocks. So if you want to stay updated with the latest stock market insights, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If there's a specific stock you'd like us to analyze, feel free to drop it in the comments below. Now, let's get into today's analysis of penny stock. The stock market, you know it's a wild ride. 1 minute you're up, the next you're down. It's enough to make your head spin, right? We've got the Nasdaq and the S&P 500 doing their thing, climbing higher. But then the Dow throws us a curveball with its 5th straight decline. But hey, let's be real, I know you're not just here for the big players. You want the inside scoop, the hidden gems, the stocks that could explode in value. That's what we're diving into today. Penny stocks, these are the underdogs, the companies with the potential to make massive moves. Now, I'm not talking about getting rich quick schemes. This isn't about throwing your money at some random company and hoping for the best. No, we're going to break down 3 specific penny stocks that have caught my eye. We're talking Brightcove, Comtech Telecommunications, and Oportun Financial. These companies have some serious potential, and I'm going to show you exactly why. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it. First up, we've got Brightcove, a company that's all about cloud-based video streaming. Now, you might not have heard of them, and that's okay. They're not exactly a household name, but don't let that fool you. Brightcove is making waves in a rapidly growing industry. Think about it. Everyone and their grandma is streaming videos these days. From Netflix to YouTube to all those online courses you've been meaning to take, video streaming is exploding, and Brightcove is right in the thick of it. They're providing the technology that powers these streaming services, and they're doing it on a global scale. We're talking about a company with a presence in the Americas, Europe, and Asia. That's a pretty big deal. Now I know what you're thinking, Graham, this is a penny stock, what's the catch? And you're right to be cautious. Penny stocks can be risky, but Brightcove has a few things going for it that make it worth a closer look. For starters, they've got strong fundamentals. Their financials are solid and they're generating positive cash flow. That's right, positive cash flow. That's not something you see every day in the penny stock world. On top of that, Brightcove has been consistently growing its revenue. In fact, they recently raised their revenue guidance for 2024, which is a really good sign. It means they're confident about their future prospects. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Brightcove isn't profitable yet, but they've been steadily chipping away at their losses, and with their strong revenue growth, profitability could be just around the corner. So, what's the bottom line on Brightcove? They're a small company with a big opportunity in a rapidly growing market. They've got strong fundamentals, positive cash flow, and a clear path to profitability. If they can continue to execute on their plan, Brightcove could be a big winner in the years to come. But remember, investing in penny stocks always comes with its risks. It's crucial to do your own research and consider your risk tolerance before diving in. Brightcove's potential is promising, but like any investment, it's not without its challenges. Keep an eye on their progress and stay informed about market trends. With the right strategy, Brightcove might just be the hidden gem in your investment portfolio. Next up, let's dive into the fascinating world of Comtech Telecommunications. Now, this is a company that's been around for a while and they've got their hands in some pretty interesting stuff. From the boardroom to the lab, their influence is felt across multiple sectors. We're talking about satellite communications, terrestrial communications, the whole 9 yards. Their reach extends from the ground to the sky, connecting people and technology in ways that are both innovative and essential. But what really caught my eye about Comtech is their involvement in the defense and commercial space sectors. This isn't just about making phone calls or sending emails, it's about securing communications that are critical to national security and space exploration. That's right, we're talking about space, the final frontier, where the stakes are high and the technology is cutting edge. And not just any space, but the kind of space that involves government contracts and cutting-edge technology. We're talking about the infrastructure that supports missions to Mars, lunar landings, and beyond. Now, I'm not saying Comtech is building rockets or anything like that, but they are providing the critical communications infrastructure that makes those rockets fly. Without their technology, many of these ambitious projects would be grounded. They are the ones making sure that astronauts can talk to mission control, that satellites can beam down data, and that everything runs smoothly up there in orbit. Their role is indispensable in the grand scheme of space exploration. They're the ones making sure that astronauts can talk to mission control, that satellites can beam down data, and that everything runs smoothly up there in orbit. This seamless communication is vital for the success of any space mission. And let's be real, space is a hot market right now. The potential for growth and innovation in this sector is astronomical. No pun intended. Everyone from Elon Musk to Jeff Bezos is trying to get in on the action, and Comtech is right there with them, providing the essential technology that makes it all possible. Their contributions are the backbone of many high-profile space endeavors. But here's the thing. Comtech isn't just riding the coattails of the space race. They've got a solid business on the ground too, providing communication solutions for everything from emergency responders to transportation networks. Their versatility is one of their greatest strengths. They've got a solid business on the ground too, providing communication solutions for everything from emergency responders to transportation networks. This means they are not just a one-trick pony, they have a diversified approach that ensures stability and growth. So, we're talking about a company with a diversified portfolio of products and services, a strong track record of innovation, and a foothold in one of the most exciting and rapidly growing industries on the planet. Their ability to adapt and innovate is what sets them apart. That's a pretty compelling combination. Investors and stakeholders alike are taking notice of their strategic moves and long-term potential. Now, I know what you're thinking. Graham, this all sounds great, but what about the numbers? And you're right to ask. Financial health is crucial for any company's success, and you're right to ask. The numbers tell a story of resilience and strategic growth. Comtech has had its ups and downs over the years, but they've been making some positive changes recently. Their ability to adapt to market conditions and pivot when necessary has been key to their recent successes. They've been streamlining their operations, focusing on their core competencies, and winning new contracts. This focus has allowed them to hone in on what they do best and deliver exceptional value to their clients. They've also got a stable cash position, which gives them the flexibility to invest in growth opportunities. This financial stability is a strong indicator of their potential for future success. So, what's the bottom line on Comtech Telecommunications? They're a well-established company with a proven track record of innovation and a bright future in the rapidly growing space and communications industries. Their strategic vision and execution are what make them stand out. They're a well-established company with a proven track record of innovation and a bright future in the rapidly growing space and communications industries. Their achievements and accolades speak volumes about their capabilities. If they can continue to execute on their plan, Comtech could be a solid long-term investment. Their potential for growth and innovation makes them a company to watch in the coming years. Chapter 3. Last but not least, let's talk about Oportun Financial. Now this one is a bit different from the other two companies we've discussed. Oportun is a fintech company that's focused on providing financial services to underserved communities. Think about it. There are millions of people out there who don't have access to traditional banking services. They might not have a credit score, or they might have a low credit score, which makes it difficult for them to get loans, credit cards, or even a basic checking account. Oportun is trying to change that. They're using technology and data to assess creditworthiness in a more holistic way, which allows them to provide financial services to people who might not otherwise qualify. Now, this is a noble mission, but it's also a risky one. Lending money to people with poor credit is inherently risky, and Oportun has had its share of challenges in the past. They've faced regulatory scrutiny, they've had to deal with higher than expected loan losses, and their stock price has been volatile, to say the least. But here's the thing. Oportun is addressing a massive market opportunity. There are millions of people out there who are underserved by traditional financial institutions, and Oportun is one of the few companies that's trying to reach them. And they're not just throwing money at the problem. Oportun is using technology and data to make smarter lending decisions, and they're constantly refining their models to improve their underwriting process. Plus, they've been making some positive changes recently. They've secured new funding, they've strengthened their management team, and they're focused on improving their financial performance. So what's the bottom line on Oportun Financial? They're a high-risk, high-reward play in the rapidly growing fintech space. They're addressing a massive market opportunity, they're using technology to disrupt the status quo, and they're making the right moves to position themselves for future success. If they can execute on their plan, Oportun could be a big winner in the years to come. But investors need to be aware of the risks involved. It's crucial for investors to educate themselves about the unique challenges and opportunities in the fintech sector. Patience and a long-term perspective can be key when investing in high-risk, high-reward companies like Oportun. If Oportun succeeds, it could not only be a financial success, but also make a significant positive impact on underserved communities. The future of fintech is evolving, and companies like Oportun are at the forefront of this transformation. Ultimately, it's up to investors to weigh the risks and rewards and make informed decisions about their investments. Oportun Financial represents a unique opportunity in the fintech market, with the potential for significant growth and success. Their mission to provide financial inclusion to underserved communities is not just commendable, but could also redefine the financial landscape. So, while the journey may be fraught with challenges, the potential rewards make Oportun Financial a compelling consideration for investors. And there you have it, Brightcove, Comtech, and Oportun 3 penny stocks with the potential for big gains in 2024 and beyond. Remember, these are just a few examples of the many exciting opportunities out there in the stock market. The key is to do your research, understand the risks, and invest in companies that you believe in. And who knows, maybe you'll discover the next big winner. Are you investing in penny stocks? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more stock analysis and updates.